What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into some things. Here's another rambling video about the lifestyle of the rich and famous and his own success. I don't know what you would call it, right? So recap, got a daughter, was told not my daughter, or not my child, split up, stayed single for 3 years, and then at the end of the 3 years was told that I should get to know my daughter. Life is pretty much flipped on its head. I made so many crazy decisions this last year and a half. I've taken leaps of faith, and followed my gut. And this is the crazy part, because even part of me still doesn't fully understand what's going on with myself. When I say that, I mean, what am I doing in life? What is my goal? What is my purpose? What is my drive? All this stuff. And recently what's been going on, I've fallen out of love with jewelry, or at least I thought I did. For me, I've lost everything in my life several times, and this time, every time I lose everything in my life, it gets harder and harder to bounce back. Not because I'm incapable of bouncing back, but the different stages that I'm at, it just becomes harder in different ways. The problems of yesterday are easy. The problems of 5 years ago, if I just had to deal with losing all my stuff when I was 18, I had to move out of my house, and I just had a car full of as many clothes as I could carry. I had one computer, and I had my cat, and that was it. And I was looking at a few felonies. I was looking at, I think, like 8 years in prison, and I needed to get my life straight. I needed to get everything together. Left the girl I loved. I was dating her for a year and a half. I had been in love with her for several years. I used to make fun of her and whatnot because she was my type. I was that troublemaker. I've always been that troublemaker. Just trying to be a good old man now. But that, I didn't have anything. I didn't have skills. I didn't have nothing. My dad was pretty much floating me some money just to live, and other than that, he paid for my shelter for a while, and other than that, I lived off of $50 a week or 2 weeks. Yeah, every week I get $50, and I would split that between 2 packs of smokes, and then some food, and then maybe like $5 worth of green, to cope with my problems. So if I had that struggle again, it'd be so easy to deal with. I would just go work 40 hours, go work 60 hours, and any pay would be good enough. And what I'm at right now, I have a very expensive apartment, one of the most expensive ones where I live. I can't say I was tricked into, well, actually I kind of was. At the time I got the job offer, this complex was the only one that allowed aggressive breeds, that wasn't booked up. I was given 1 month to come out here and start working for this job opportunity, and that's when my life went so crazy. I flew back home. I took the biggest leap of faith there was, and I said, all right, I can do it. I can make myself a name out here. I can make a lot of money. I can buy nice things. I can finally afford a family without worry. I can do whatever I want to do in life. Finally, I broke out of this closed bubble of poverty, and it's just the apartment that I have is outrageously expensive. Everything out here is pretty outrageously expensive, But I don't need this place anymore. I put my dog down last year. A lot of crazy stuff happened last year for me. A lot of bad stuff. And so getting rid of this apartment is priority. Getting into something a little bit cheaper. I don't need the nicest things and everything. Not anymore. I don't care anymore. I have other things that require my attention and responsibility. And you know, I have a very expensive vehicle payment. That's outrageous too. But I had purchased this vehicle when I was still in my home state, and I wanted something that would always allow me to work, because there's type of work out where I'm from. It's a lot of construction, so having a work truck is definitely something that, you know, you should probably just have. I had a house out there, so it was gonna allow me to do a lot of yard work around the house, move some brick, get some cement in, rebuild some walls, this and that, you know, do all that stuff that I need to do. And then also snowboard and handle really good on the snow and have a little bit of fun. So, you know, I justified buying it because of that. And for me right now, I can't get rid of it. I do still need it because it provides a lot of value. Not necessarily with anything right now, but it, you know, it'll provide value if I need to utilize it. And it's always good to just have a truck, you know, something that's capable. But you know, I woke up today, because after yesterday I just applied everywhere. I woke up today and you know, just said, all right, cool, day number 2 of contemplating some stuff, right? Seeing if I'm gonna go back to my old work or not. And you know, I just I said, all right, let's go at it. Let's go do this. I'm a goldsmith. I've worked 10, 11 years for this. I have a lot of drive for it. I still love what I do. And I don't want to give up on myself. What I kind of realized this morning is I'm in a brand new city. I'm in a brand new city still. I worked for one company, one jewelry company that paid me really well. Paid me really well for, you know, well, you know what? I gotta quit saying that. They pay me what I'm worth. They pay me what I'm worth. You know? So it was just one. There's a lot of different companies out here. Yeah, we are in a recession and times are getting harder and tighter and rougher, but you know, I can supplement for what I want with getting another job, even if I'm only able to work in a jewelry company for 40 hours. As long as it's going to be stable, then, you know, I can keep that dream alive while maintaining my skills, and then, you know, achieving what I want through supplemental income, you know, getting a second job, something I enjoy, you know, that pays pretty decent, maybe has some benefits. And that was the mindset. That was the mindset that I woke up with this morning. And just thinking to myself, I said, all right, well, what am I going to do? First thing I'm going to do is I'm still waiting on a couple of calls from some construction companies. And I don't mind doing construction. I actually enjoy it. You know, it keeps me fit, keeps me active, right? And stuff like that. It's not the funnest work in the world, though. Some days really suck, especially when the weather starts changing. It changes on a dime. So that's not necessarily fun. I guess I'll turn here and flip a Yui. But for me, I have nothing in life. I have nothing. You know, other than the stuff that everyone should have, right? I have my mom, I have my dad, I have some family members I still talk to and whatnot. But when I write down on the chalkboard, what do I actually have other than work out here? Nothing. I have nothing. I don't have friends out here. I don't have, you know, women I go out and date. You know, I don't have fun activities that I do. Well, I have fun activities that I do, but they're all solo dolo stuff, right? You know, martial arts, go work out, you know, church, stuff like that. You know, and I have some hobbies that I do from time to time. I've lost interest in a lot of stuff because it's not, I don't know, I'd rather be working. So that's kind of what I'm getting at, is I have nothing, right? I have work because I chose a work field that I really love. For me, I can repair rings all day long. I could just size rings all day long. And if I get to seeing the smile on a woman's face when they get their engagement ring, you know, with the diamond set and whatnot, and they're all giddy, they're all happy, you know, because the guy proposed, it didn't fit, they come in, they get a size, or they go pick out their own diamond, and then, you know, and it's a magical moment for me. I love it. You know, it's beautiful. It's kept my faith in love for all these years, that's for sure. It gave me hope, gave me inspiration, you know. One day I'll have that. And it'll be real love, right? But I can do that all day long because I picked something that I really love to do. And you know, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, what am I doing? What am I doing in life? Why am I gonna give all this up when I haven't even tried to keep what I have? I just said, you know what? First time someone gave me a problem, deuces. I'm gonna go do a different line of work altogether completely. And not even, dang! Woo! Glad I didn't come here with my Gladiator. No one wants to park all the way up because there's a little bit of water, you little pansies. Oh, man, everyone's afraid of the rain. No one wants to be baptized nowadays. And, you know, so I'm going to give it all up. For what? Because someone upset me? Nah. You know, granted, I have my boundaries. I'm not going to be treated a certain way, especially when I know for a fact how much money I'm making in the store. I'm not stupid. Just slightly, right? No, I'm not stupid at all, actually. But so what I ended up doing is just thought to myself, all right, I'm just gonna go apply at every single jewelry company that I can think of, that I can find. And even if I have to take a pay cut, right, I'm just gonna get into somewhere. I'm just gonna get some type of money coming in through jewelry, and then I'll figure everything else out. I will get a second job if I need, this and that. And I don't want to speak too soon on this, but because I'm not done applying, I'm still gonna go around some other places. But I think I found a really good opportunity. Gonna match my pay, match my hours, everything like that, at least. And maybe even more opportunity. So I'm hopeful for that. And you know, it just circles back to you know, if I had my family here, if I had my child here, I shouldn't say family because it's not my family. But if I had my daughter with me in my life still and whatnot, I don't know if I'd be where I am. You know, I have to always remind myself how grateful I am for even the hard times, even the times that I struggle and I worry about a lot of things. Right now, not many people can say they live where I live. I've lived here for 1.5 years. You know, I haven't enjoyed all of the stuff that it has to provide because I was a drunk for the most of it. And that is a Mustang. Okay, I used to be one of those guys. I still want to be one of those guys. I like loud Mustangs. I think the 5.0 Mustang, oh, it sounds amazing, especially with the exhaust. But you know, not many people can say they live where I live. and I've held on to it. I've held on to it. Not many people can, afford the vehicle that I have. A lot of people can't afford a vehicle. This last year, and I saw myself too. I was wearing people's mortgages. I was wearing people's vehicles. I had a big old thick gold rope chain. Big old yellow gold unk with diamonds. It was 1 carat of VS diamonds that I set, handmade, custom by me. I had to sell a lot of my gold to pay off some debts and whatnot. When I found out I had a daughter, I've been on this grind of level setting everything, and that's not a parking spot, bro. Oh, delivery driver. Oh, it's not a bro, it's a broette. Sorry. But it gave me finding God and stuff gave me a new outlook on life. And so even in these hard times, I have to remind myself to be grateful and humble for all the stuff that I have. I'm slumming it around in my second vehicle right now because my other one's getting fixed. I was T-boned in that, and I had full coverage, so it's getting fixed. Now, are they gonna pay me what I need to get paid? They better. We're gonna have some issues. But in all reality, it's covered, it's fixed. They took 100% responsibility for the wreck, the other insurance company. And so it's just, one of these things. I just gotta be grateful. And not give up on my dreams. For me, my dream, look at, there's another Patriot. Patriot Brothers Unite. What up, bro? But, it's, my dream is realistic. Hard to obtain, just out of the blue, thin blue. And that's what I thought I was doing this company. But it's to own a successful jewelry repair shop that does some custom, and I want to be able to hire some jewelers and silversmiths specifically, and I want to train them. I want to train students, and I want to, on whatever the student stuff that they make, I want to bring into my shop, sell, and only keep 10% of the profit, and then 90% goes back to the students, so they can earn money as they learn. And I want to build them a name through my company. And then the students that really excel and whatnot, I want to hire them on part-time or full-time if I can, and be my jewelers, because I want to do high-end custom stuff. That's where my abilities are right now. So the stuff, the repairs that I do, it's remedial for me. It's really, it's remedial. It's very rare that there's a job that's going to cause me a lot of issues. The only time it really causes me a lot of issues is if it's a piece of crap, if it shouldn't be fixed, if it needs to be melted down and just remade, or something shady's going on. This is not how it goes. Fix it and call it good, right? Those are the only times it caused me issues. And so, my rent's covered for another month. I got a little bit of cash reserve. I am struggling bad financially, but I could be in a worse spot. So, I guess the moral of the story today on this rambling video is, don't lie to people. Don't lie. Just be honest. It saves a whole lot of frustration all the way around. If there's children involved, work it out. Do your best to work it out, because the stuff that I'm going through, I don't know I don't know what my ex went through at all. You know, she's married to another guy, and women find it's very easy, especially when you're a beautiful woman. It's very easy to find a guy that'll just Captain save someone that wants to be saved, right? For me, I've always had a lot of respect for myself. 50-50, right? Respect in certain ways and not respect in others. I'll be honest with that. But you know, it's hard for me to take up another man's problems. You know, if there's a child involved, stick it out with that dude. Stick it out with that dude, figure it out. And, you know, on the other side is, you know, anyone that is going through something similar that I'm going through. You know, don't let people disrespect you or dictate your life goals, your mission, your purpose in life, because things change. And you know, but don't give up on your dreams. If you do have a dream, don't give up on them. Just keep fighting through and just make something happen. But anyways, with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Stay sexy, be humble. Peace out.